Relevant Rasslin Productions. It's always relevant to us, damn it.
Greetings, buzz humans, smarks. Ooh, I like that. Hipsters, trolls, bros, wrestlebays, and the rest of the Relevant Rasslin family. It's me, your host and humble narrator for this evening's main event, the voice of Relevant Rasslin Productions, Joe Fortune, and I am joined tonight by my man, Tim, aka the one and only Brewster Brody. That's right.
What's going on? Long time no see. Let's do it up.
Buzz humans, this is episode 11 of our flagship show, Relevant Rasslin Weekly Buzz.
A weekly
buzz. Enough of that.
Buzz.
Tim, this is the launch of season 3.
Season 3.
Supposedly, bro. I didn't make like a cool video like I did last time because I really haven't been on that like that glitch art shit recently, and I just haven't had time. But
thanks for the support, Joe. Appreciate
the support is at season 3. I try to switch up the format. I made it more fun and interactive for us, rather than just go through and bullshit about.
You're thinking globally.
Yeah, dude. I don't want to just be another podcast that sits here and does a Raw and Smackdown and WWE review and then just winds up bashing it.
Well, also too, it's because it's not like they're really putting out quality where we can really talk about it too much.
Yeah, we haven't done an episode of the flagship show in a while because I was just pissed at the. No, I mean, not really pissed because I can't get pissed at wrestling. You know, I was just like.
You had to take a little break.
Yeah, exactly. I had to take a break from doing the show.
Yeah.
I just stopped watching wrestling.
I hear you.
WWE was what I'm saying was pissing me off with their product. So I said, you know, I'm not going to sit here and just tell you guys how pissed
I'm out of here.
Because so we put the weekly buzz on hiatus, but we're back, Buzz Humans. And just in case you forgot, let me remind you that you can check out all of our social media so that you can ride the buzz waves with us. Make sure to join the Facebook group at facebook.com/relevantrasslin. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Relevant Rasslin. Subscribe to the Relevant Rasslin Productions YouTube channel. Check out the BuzzList on there. Got a bunch of cool matches lined up on there for you guys. Check us out on Tumblr. Watch us and chat with us on Periscope and Twitch. Listen to us on Audioboom, Google Play Music, TuneIn, and Spotify. I got to get us on iTunes soon.
What?
iTunes, that's the promised land. Play the Relevant Rasslin BuzzTunes mixtape on Spotify. Read our relevant reviews on our Facebook group notes, the Japanese Pro Ichiban page on WordPress, and falsefinish.com, soon to be on falsefinish.com. And make sure to hit us up for your copy of the most interactive wrestling zine on the planet, The Relevant Rag. Episode 2? No, issue 2. Coming in about a week and a half, 2 weeks. So
I thought it was the 18th.
18th is the deadline for the submissions. Me and Jake's coming back, I think, next week for a week. He's been in Tennessee. Been in Tennessee for a while. We're going to try to print it out next week on Monday or Tuesday, and then I will hit the masses with it on the 27th. It's actually in 10 days, so it's a week and a half.
Well,
I am
waiting for my copy.
Dude, I got you. On the 27th, I'm going to be probably going to the Beyond Wrestling and WWR Women's Wrestling Revolution double shot in East Greenwich, Rhode Island. Is that shit in Rhode Island? Oh, good. I'll stop by and see Tim either before or after or during. And I'll chill with you, dude. I'll give you your copy. I'll be at the
give me my copy.
All day. That's what it's called. All day. Oh yeah, all day, like Kanye. The all day event, the Beyond Wrestling and WWR event, like I said, on the 27th, and I will have copies of the Relevant Rag issue number 2.
Relevant Rag.
Of course, guys, though, let's not forget to show some love to everyone who contributed, Tim and me, we did some of the footwork. Dan, Dave De Leon, my man Nahul sends always lets me use some awesome. He doesn't send them to me. He lets me pick which of his awesome Joshi artwork, what's kind of like anime or illustrations to use. Anybody else who wants to submit anything, deadline is tomorrow, but we're gonna be working on,
Yeah, deadline's tomorrow, but submit what you can.
Hey, send something for the third, issue 3, because I'll be taking that printing class in like
No, I don't.
days. In 12 days, I will be taking that class. Yeah, like 2 days after I'm in freaking. I should just stay in Rhode Island. No, because I got to work on that Tuesday. Fuck. I should have just stayed in Rhode Island, but I can't. Well, I'll be in Rhode Island on that Sunday, and then I'll be back in Rhode Island that Tuesday night to take that printing class at AST.
Why don't you call out?
It's possible. I might.
Do it.
I do have sick time, so we'll see.
I think you should.
Enough about that. Just know that Relevant Rasslin Productions
is on best behavior.
Yeah, we're on our best behavior on the professional level, worst behavior on the party level. The zine is gonna hit the streets. We keeping it down dirty, DIY, and we are all in. Well, not actually all in, because I don't know. I didn't get tickets. Did you get tickets? No, right?
No, clearly not.
I've seen like secondary. I don't know, what is it? StubHub, and are there other scalping sites? I don't know how much they're going for. The last week I saw they were going for like 300 or 400 for front rows, which is only like double the face value. But shit, hey, regardless of my feelings about who they may or may not be allowing to be at All In or StarCast, the podcast convention, this is not a news or rumor show anymore. We're not going to let personal opinions affect how we do business here too much. But yeah, congrats is what I want to say to those guys. They blew it out, dude. In 30 minutes, they're saying that they sold 10,000 fucking
29 minutes and 39 seconds.
Oh, he's got the exact time, BuzzHumans. How the hell about that? Wow, dude, that's pretty awesome. I mean, I was at the Ring of Honor show in it wasn't freaking New Orleans, it's like Kenner in Louisiana for Mania Week this April, and there was like 6,000 plus people there. But 10,000 people, that's awesome. So tip my hat to those dudes, the Bucks, Cody, and Kenny. But with that said, our first segment is going to be our all-in segment. So based on the names already announced and what we can conclude from Cody's comments at the press conference that we can't book everyone, let's fantasy book the card for all in. I gave Tim and obviously myself, we looked at a list of all of the names that have already been confirmed. We already know that Cody will have a match against whoever the NWA champion is at the time. It's Nick Aldis right now, but you never know. Could change. We decided to book a card with the restrictions of it being like 8 to 10 matches, using the names that are already confirmed, and you could add in any names that you wanted to, that you think that like these guys would have booked or whatever. It's fantasy booking, whatever the hell you want to do if you want to make it funny. But if you want to add people, or you could have, and any skits or angles, segments that you want to do, that was cool too, and any surprises. So I don't know, Tim, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
Well, are you gonna like read down the whole card, or I was just gonna say like, do you want to go match for match?
Well, no, I was gonna like read my whole card just because like it goes like in a like, it's like booked out in such a way. Okay. It's like in linear order. I like try to book out the whole show. So
then you go first because I have no idea. I'm booking it on the fly tonight.
All right, that's fine. You could figure out your order as I can. All right, so all in.
I think I'm pretty good, but no.
Nice. Yeah, we'll go. I'll start. I'll go all in first. Okay, so all in. I don't know how it's gonna start. Probably with some pyro and a big Cody and everybody's gonna come out. I really don't know how they're gonna do it because there's still so much time in between all in and
when now. Is the actual date?
Is it like September 1st?
Oh wow. Oh yeah. Because
I think it is like Saturday, September 1st.
CM Punk BS because he has a signing like the 31st.
Yeah, or like the 30th or whatever. It's like the day before. I don't know. You know.
Pro wrestling.
But so I don't know. A lot can change as far as titles and things in New Japan go. But I'm just gonna assume that things are gonna change a little bit. So I would say that probably the Bucks and Cody will come out. Maybe Kenny won't come out in the beginning. Maybe he will, and obviously there will be like a lot of tension. At that point, like I don't want to spoil. No, I don't think that anything major would have changed. Well, I don't want to spoil anything, so I'll say that Kenny will come out, but that's okay. I don't want to spoil anything as far as like titles that may have changed or whatever. So I think like the first segment that they'll do is probably after that. They'll try to do something like funny to like get the crowd going. I saw that like on the Starcast thing, they were saying. I don't know if he's actually going to be at All In, but I threw him on there because I thought it would be hilarious if he was. And I didn't see the most recent episode of what's their show, Being the Elite, but I guess this was like a gimmick that they did on there. But like Joey Ryan's ghost. So I figured like if they did something funny with Joey Ryan and his ghost, like, well, he's a comedy wrestler. He doesn't really need to do too much. So like who would make more sense to go against him? So I figured, okay, Stephen Amell could do some like thing with the arrow or some superhero kind of like gimmick, and he could work like a funny match against Joey Ryan. And I wrote not actual match next to it actually because I figured they just do some sort of like silly ass segment together. I don't know enough of like Stephen Amell's characters or if he's like, I just remember he was in WWE that time, so I figured they could do a little something together. Okay, so then
fought Cody.
Huh?
He fought Cody at SummerSlam.
Yeah. Well, didn't he fight Stardust or whatever? So I don't know. Maybe he could come out as He could come out as. Maybe he could come out as the ghost of Stardust or something. That would be kind of funny, and he could fight the ghost of Joey Ryan. I don't know. So then I figured, all right. So they got to get like, the crowd a little hot, and I figured, well, not to like downgrade them, but they'll probably want to get like a women's match in first. So I said. They will probably first do a women's four-way match, and I booked Britt Baker versus Chelsea Green versus Tennille because there's a spoiler right there. I said that Flip would choose Tennille to be his partner, and they would wind up beating MJF and who is it, Madison Rain or whoever his partner was.
There's no way Flip's not winning. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I had another funny idea for Flip that maybe he would come out as one of like Cody's bears or whatever, and I was like, I'd love to see MJF on there, and I think like he's really cool and stuff, but I don't know if MJF is like that popular yet where he's gonna get over with that crowd. I still think MJF, he's only 2 or 3 years into it right now, and he's one of my favorite heels out right now. I always put him over, but I'm sorry, I just don't really see a spot on All In for him, and I hope he doesn't hear this and get mad, but that's just how it is. This is fantasy booking. So I figured, Tennille Dashwood, she would actually be Flip's mystery partner. I thought that would be kind of cool, when they have that match next in June to determine if they're going to get, All In or not. And then this girl just won the Making Towns Classic tournament, which is like a big women's tournament held by Mike Hale in Tennessee, and that's Kaylee Ray, not Kylie Ray, but this is Kaylee Ray. Or no, that's who I wanted. Yeah, Kylie Ray, she won that one. I didn't want Kaylee Ray. She's like the English one with red hair, but I wanted the girl who won that Making Towns because I thought that was kind of cool, and it's like a Southern girl or whatever. I wanted her to be in that. And then like I don't know. I guess they'll probably like maybe they'll put Emma over in this one, either Emma or Kylie Ray. So then I figured like, okay, let's get a men's match in there. Let's get things keep going hot. I figured they'll do like Marty Scurll versus Phoenix. I thought that might be a nice little spotty match for everybody to get excited about. Nice little juniors match. I don't know if Marty would have a belt at that time. Would be kind of cool if he was the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion at that time. That would be kind of cool. But not to get ahead because that would affect the juniors tournament, which we still have to talk about. So I figured they'd have that match. Then I figured let's go to something like a little more fun. I love that Joey Janela and Penelope Ford are booked. So I figured what would be a good team for them to have a tag match against, because I figured they got to have at least one intergender match on here. And I figured, okay, so Joey and Penelope against Deonna Purrazzo and Jay Lethal. And I just figured that'd be cool. That's just like a dream match of mine would be to see Joey versus Jay.
That's interesting, I'd say, for sure.
Yeah, so I figured that's a good way to get all of them involved. And, probably Jay and Deonna will win, but I love Joey, and it would be cool to see them get the offset.
That's a thinker. That's a thinker there. I'd actually like to see that.
Then I went with I'm sure she'll be. I hope she's healed by then. I know she got a shoulder injury or broke her arm or her shoulder or something like that. And she still wrestled in Stardom in the Cinderella tournament last month and recently. Brandy's got to have a match. I mean, it's her husband's show. So I figured
fucked up.
She is fucked up right now, but she's
I thought it was like her collarbone was like popping out of her skin or some shit.
Yeah, something's fucked up in like this area of her body. And Cody, I forget exactly what it is, but
something's fucked up.
Cody said that she still wrestled.
She wrestled 2 matches.
Yeah, despite still being hurt.
Yeah.
So I said she'll have a match against. I don't really think that she's a good wrestler. I don't think that Brandy's a good wrestler. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
So who is gonna, of all the women that are booked on there, logically, who's gonna give her the best match? Tessa Blanchard, and that's kind of cool because, Cody and Brandy, they used to be an Impact. Tessa's still an Impact.
That's funny that you say that.
So I got Tessa and Brandy, and I hate to say it, but they're still gonna put Brandy over because it's her show, and that's just what they could do. So then I have this is just a dream match right here. I don't know how they're gonna have some segment setting this up, but I don't know if at first I wanted this to be an 8-man tag, but then I said fuck it, they need a spot fest and for everybody to go off and be real hyped up right before they do intermission, and then it's going to get everybody to want to spend money and shit because they're going to be hyped. They're going to want to get a drink. They're going to want to smoke. They're going to want to spend money because they're going to see all these dudes. So I figured let's have a crazy fatal 4-way with the Briscoes, the Young Bucks, Chuck Taylor, Trent Beretta, and this new team that's been getting a lot of buzz lately. They were at Ring of Honor, and they say they can't come to America unless they get an American company to sponsor them so they can get visas. And that's the Super Smash Brothers. Have you heard of those dudes?
Dude, years and years ago.
Yeah, now they're Canadian and they're looking to get a sponsor. And I think by then maybe they'll get a sponsor. And that's just a dream, but I think that'd be a wild spotty match. Briscoe.
Dude, I literally haven't heard that name in years.
They were at Ring of Honor over this past weekend. And this guy, Evil Uno, that's one of the guys. I'm going to look them up real quick. Evil Uno, Super Smash Brothers. Oh, Player Uno. That's the one dude's name. Evil Uno. Is that his name? Player Uno.
Player Uno and Player Dos.
Yeah, that's really the other guy's name?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well, they were in Dragon's Gate. Super Smash Bros. Oh, Stu Dos. Yeah, Player Uno and Stu Dos. That's awesome. Yeah, they've been getting a lot of buzz, so I'm just hoping it continues over the summer, and that would just be that's just a match that I think would be cool. And then the Bucks, I don't really know where to put the Bucks in a bigger match, but there you go. That's what I figured that they would be in.
Really? So I wonder what you think of my Bucks match.
There'll be some intermission, and then I said
a little bit of intermission.
Okay, so then they'll come back. There'll probably be some bullshitty, funny little segment, and I wanted to see Hangman Page versus Flip Gordon. I think that'll be just nuts. Page is on a roll, Flip is on a roll. That would be kind of cool. Hangman's kind of the little enforcer.
That's so funny.
So I thought that would be a cool one. Then this one, I was this one I'm kind of I don't know. They haven't announced Ibushi yet, so I figured I got a backup match for this if Ibushi wasn't in it, if he's not booked, if he's not all in. So like one of my ideas was, okay, they could have Ibushi and Kenny. They could have Golden Lovers against Juice Robinson and Tanahashi. I thought that would be kind of cool. But then I figured like, okay, that might be like just too much talent and a lot of money. So I figured what would also be really cool, and I don't know if he's actually going to hold the belt until then, but I don't really see anybody else in Ring of Honor besides like Punishment Martinez getting the belt, and I just really don't know if they're ready to put the belt on him yet, or even Hangman Page, but I still think it's too soon. So my backup match for that would have been a title versus title match, and yes, by then I would hate to say that this was like something that I think would happen by then. I would have liked to see, I think Kenny will have beaten Okada, and he will be going into All In as the IWGP champion. So I figured what would be cool would be to see like Dalton versus Kenny in a champion versus champion match. So there's like a little idea. But if they,
all right, I do agree with you. I think Kenny's gonna win.
If you didn't think that Kenny was gonna win, then I was like, okay, I got this little backup Golden Lovers tag match with Juice and Tanahashi. I figured that might be kind of nice. And like my match with Okada, I always had this, whether either of these guys are champion, because one of the promotions airs matches and then changes the title, and that's how Impact does their thing. And Okada, like I said, he could lose to Kenny in that crazy match, that the 2 out of 3 falls match. We don't know yet. We haven't seen that shit yet. But I always wanted this. This is just a dream match. Is Okada versus Pentagon. I think that would just be fucking sick. I know a lot of people are saying they want to see that. That's just like an international dream match. So that would be like that's my second main event, And then the main event is obviously Cody versus the NWA champion. So I wanted to do like a little bit of fantasy booking here. And this is just where I completely lose it and just went on the fantasy booking here. And this is like my mark moment for the show. So, okay. So at this point in time, we're talking like months and months from now. I have for my main event, I don't know if you guys like this or not. I hope you Buzz Humans do. I have as my main event for All In NWA Championship, Cody Rhodes versus NWA champion Colt Cabana. Okay, just go with me on this, Colt Cabana. Okay, so we have like a big, this and that, the match, and we're like, okay, well, we got the Chicago guy. Is so and so going to show up? Is this going to happen? Like, Colt's representing all of Chicago. So I know they have the 2 bears. Like, what is it? It's like Bernard and Barry. Those are like Cody's 2 like stupid bears that come out and do a little gimmick with him on Ring of Honor. So I'm thinking, we get a ref bump, and it's like, okay, Cody's about to win, this and that. And then like, we got the ref bump, and, we'll have like one of the bears come down, and the bear will be just revealed to be Flip. And it'll be like, okay, we already saw Flip earlier, but whatever. This is like more angle. And Flip will like turn, this is Flip's heel turn. He's finally gone with the Bullet Club. He beat Page. He's in the Bullet Club, right? So then I'm thinking, okay, like it's about to be like Cody's moment. So Flip comes, he takes off, he hits the 4 flippy splash onto Cabana, and Cody goes for the pin. It's 1, 2. The other bear comes out. He yoinks the leg. He takes off the mask. It's CM Punk. The crowd goes fucking wild. Cody can't believe it. Everybody's going nuts. And then Cabana just, hits like the pile driver. Boom. And Cabana goes over, and there's Punk, and everyone comes out. And that's my all. That's my all. That's my all.
That's you're shooting for the moon on that one, brother.
That's my all in, bro. There you go. That's a lot of fantasy booking, but that was one I figured. I was gonna say Vince Russo comes out at the end and they actually swerved everyone, but that's just not happening. That's not happening. So I figured let's end it off on something fun, and it would be cool if I don't know, maybe it will be Nick Aldis and Cody, but I figured they got to do a Chicago guy versus Cody. It would just be awesome. And if it was Cabana and somehow Punk came out and didn't have that match but made that appearance, bro, then they could tell the internet fuck you at that point. They could really tell the internet fuck you and all the haters. That's my all in, bro. What do you
All
got?
right, cool. I thought it was pretty good. I think we have some similarities here and there, but all right. So I didn't really have like an opening segment. I just thought they were just gonna start right off the bat. I think what a good match is because like I didn't stray too far from like what was actually announced. I have a couple like things here and there, but I stuck pretty much to like the already announced roster. So I was thinking for the first match, it started off pretty hot. We'll do a 3-way elimination match with Jay Lethal, Son of Havoc, and Phoenix.
Oh, that's sick, dude.
Dude, like, you know what I mean? Get the crowd hot, get them fucking jumping.
And he's a Chicago guy, right? Or like that area, right? Matt Cross.
I really don't know exactly where he's from.
Well, he's from that. He's a Midwest guy, so that's kind of cool. Like he's got the whole straight edge gimmick too going, like outside wrestling. So that's awesome. Yeah, that's fucking. Yeah, that's sick. That is sick, dude.
Yeah. So right after that, I was thinking do like an intergender tag match with the Ghost of Joey Ryan and Chelsea Green versus Janela and Ford.
That'd be funny too. See, I would love to see Joey and Joey, both of them work if they haven't already.
In a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Ah, that's sick, bro. I didn't think of any stipulations. I don't know why I didn't think of like a ladder match or anything because I didn't know. I don't know if there's a all.
So for the third match, let me see. I'm gonna do Marty Scurll versus Flip Gordon with Hangman Page as special referee.
Ooh.
Which turns into Scurll and Page versus Flip and Mystery Partner.
Ooh. Mystery
Partner, I have no fucking idea who it is. I couldn't even think of anyone, so it's just Mystery Partner. But honestly, I kind of want to steal. I want to steal your idea. I'd love to see fucking Neil. That's my girl. And then, right before intermission, because I got 8 matches, so we'll do 4 and 4. I think we'll do ladies 3-way, which I kind of agree with you. I did it's Brandy Rhodes, and I thought she needed someone to help her out. So we got Tessa Blanchard versus Deonna Purrazzo.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, just a regular 3-way.
But those are like the 3 biggest names, you know?
Yeah, so then it's like, all right, intermission. Everyone's all like, yeah, come back, kind of ease into the wrestling. I think we should have a comedy match. And I think just because they're in Chicago, it should be my dude, Ebasan.
Yes.
Versus CM Chipmunk. And then it's revealed that CM Chipmunk is Colt Cabana.
Ah, nice. I was hoping Ibushi, but.
Yeah. So then,
Cabana's got to be there, bro.
Oh yeah, I totally think so.
As much as I'm not a huge fan of him. I would be a fan of him being there.
And then I'd say right after that match, I would do Penta versus Mysterio.
Oh, I forgot Mysterio, dude. That's who I forgot. Who we
in
forgot.
A lucha death match. Lucha death match. So then after that, like I'm just gonna keep ramping it up. For the first main event. What I was thinking, I don't think it's been done before, but correct me if I'm wrong. I would do the Bucks versus Omega and Okada.
Yeah, see, I was thinking of that too, and I was like, it would be like a lot of tension between Okada and Omega, or that'd be sick. Or by that point, maybe they're buddies.
Yeah, it would just be interesting dynamic. And then
I botched and I forgot Mysterio. We'll add him to the Okada versus Penta versus Mysterio.
And to be honest with you, I think a good enough main event. I don't think the title is going to change. It's going to be Cody versus Nick Aldis or Magnus.
Does Cody win?
Oh yeah, I think Cody wins.
Oh, that would be sick.
Yeah.
Then he
Well,
could,
especially to the NWA title, his dad, and maybe like, the surprise at the end is like, well, maybe it wouldn't be on the pay-per-view, but like when they cut it, or I'm assuming they're gonna stream it, but like they cut it and like the natural Dustin Rhodes comes out and like hugs his brother, and they're all
that's sick.
we did it for daddy.
Yeah, dude, holds him up, no paint and shit.
Just a plumber's son.
Bro, that would be cool. See, you went with like an old school show. I like that. I went with this fucking Spot Fest because I thought I would please the marks. It's true, bro.
Oh, you made me spit my beer, you fucker.
I want to feed the marks. Well, bro, that was good. That was awesome. See, I like doing these like little more fun fantasy segments. Even though I shit on WWE in the beginning,
duty.
Yes, I did a duty on the WWE's reputation, whatever you want to say about them.
Okay, the only thing I have to say before you start it is that why is basically like all of the men's match announced and there's like 4 women?
Yeah, bro. I didn't even write. Well, I think I do have it written down here. Yeah, I do. I don't have it in my notes, but I have it on the show notes. So we'll go into it, even though like I said, had some choice words for WWE earlier, and I did hold a grudge against the E for a couple weeks, so I didn't do the flagship show. But we are on season 3, even though we've been doing this for how many years. But this is season 3 of Relevant Rasslin Productions since we've gone on YouTube and all that. So I, want to switch things up, but we still got to do something WWE related, right?
No.
So Money in the Bank, that's what Tim is alluding to, is getting, slowly built. They're slowly building to it. Not with any real angles, but just because this is a match that, even though I like it, it's not really built on storyline. It's just really built on, the storyline.
Getting into the match.
Yeah, the storyline comes afterwards.
Yeah.
But heading into the match, it's just throwing people.
If you win the Money in the Bank, it'll change your career.
Yeah. So that happens after, right? So they're just setting it up right now by putting people into it. So let's do it. Money in the Bank is still about 4 or 5 weeks away. We already know that there will be a men's and women's Money in the Bank match. There are rumors about a tag team Money in the Bank match, but they would really need to pull the trigger on that and start booking that immediately. And I don't know. I just don't think that they're going to do it. I think that was just, dirt sheet stuff, and we're here to clean up the dirt. So let's clean that up, and we're not going to talk about that. So we know that the following men and women will be in the match. Oh, I didn't write them down on there, did I? That was my bad. Well, we know that. Let's see. Let's take a look on here. Do they have? Okay, let me check on Wikipedia. 2018 Money in the Bank. So we know that the current
Rusev, Miz, New Day, Bobby Roode.
Yeah, this is a dual brand pay-per-view. I don't know why they say that this is the first. Didn't they say last time was the first dual brand pay-per-view? And then WrestleMania was a dual brand pay-per-view, and Royal Rumble was a dual.
Well, I think it's more of a non.
And Greatest Royal Rumble was a dual brand pay-per-view. So this is the 5th dual brand pay-per-view this year out of 6 pay-per-views, even though they said last time was the first. But that's WWE with their revisionist.
We'll be right back.
That's all right with their revisionist history. So we have Raw and SmackDown in the same ladder match. We're not having separate ones because that would just be crazy for them to have 4 ladder matches. Why would WWE do a pay-per-view with 4 ladder matches? Well, why not? But they didn't, so that's great. So we got already confirmed in the men's match. Oh, this is cool. I like how they have this right now. All right, cool. Bobby Roode, Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Rusev, The Miz, one member of the New Day. I don't know if they've chosen someone yet or they had the New Day won a tag match. Yep, here it is on March 15th of SmackDown Live. Why, I can't remember that. they had that match. To qualify, and we'll choose one member, Big E, Kofi, or Xavier Woods, to compete in the ladder match. I could see them putting Big E in there. And also the winner of Big Cass versus Samoa Joe, that match will take place next week on SmackDown Live. I'm sure Joe is going to go over because they're doing that little program with Cass and Daniel Bryan, and it would make sense for them both to not be in the match. The Money in the Bank match, so they could have,
which I think is a very odd angle. I like it, but it's weird that Cass really keeps getting his ass kicked.
Yeah, well, they're trying to. There is some dirt going around that,
about the whole midget.
Yeah, they're trying to get
short.
Some like heat. They're like, why would they have a baby face get heat? And I'm like, dude, Cena gets heat on heels all the time. Don't get me started. We could do a whole episode about that. So. Don't tell me that, they had Daniel Bryan go out there and shoot on Cass just because Cass shot on this midget. Hey, maybe they did, but whatever. I just don't see Cass going over in there. So that's who we have for the men's match. For the women's match, already announced, we have Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Ember Moon, the winner of Billie Kay versus Lana, which will take place next week. And then there's 1, 2, 3 more spots to be determined for the women's match. So we know who's going to be, based on who we know and, who we could speculate. I just said, let's just, give our predictions for who we think would win each. And maybe you could give your prediction of who you want to win as well. Who you want to win, but who do you actually think is going to win? And then since that's kind of like, the regular run-of-the-mill WWE portion of the show, I figured let's have a little fun with it. And then after that, we could just talk about some of our favorite classic Money in the Bank matches or winners or moments. I just
Money in the Bank.
A little bullet point list here in my notes of some moments, some spots that I liked, and then some cash-ins that were pretty cool. So, Tim, do you want to go first this time? Who do you think will win the men's, and who would
well, my opinion is I think Braun is going to win. I don't know. I think that would be interesting, but I think my wild card is Rusev. I think Rusev could honestly win it. But the thing is too is when they get the contract, can they cash it in on any champion, or is it the contract to their prospective brand?
See, that's what I'm not sure about, because didn't they do 3 of them last year? They did a Raw, a SmackDown, and a women's, right?
Yeah.
And then I don't know why they're crunching them together this year, because they're trying to do this dual brand shit. But I honestly think it's kind of dumb for them to do one if they have 2 brands. But with that said, that should allow the winner to cash in on whichever champion they want, right? That would make things more interesting. That'd be logical. But with them, they'll probably just have it be, if you're a Raw guy and you want it, you got to cash in on a Raw champ, the Raw champ. They're stupid like that.
And I don't know. I think another one that could possibly come out of nowhere is Miz could do it again. I feel like Miz is about to be back in, really back in the main event scene again. I think he's been doing killer work, and he's just going to get better and better.
I hope so.
And I'm actually kind of excited that he's on SmackDown, because now he can flourish without the Miz Taraj.
Yeah, those guys on Raw, they can do their own thing. And Miz,
the B team, bro.
Yeah, the B team. The Bo and
the best.
Yeah, the best team. Bo and Axel.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's pretty much what I had too. I said I really think WWE is just going to go with the obvious choices here. Braun will probably win, but of course,
the only thing I could see Braun not happening is a big spot where he's taken out and someone weasels their way up there. The only other thought I was oh, maybe Finn Balor, but I was nope, they're never gonna pull the trigger on him.
Yeah, I feel like they use Finn Balor more as an image instead of a champ. When they did the gay rights thing with him or whatever, or not the gay, when he had the LGBT on and everything.
Yeah, the Gaylor Club.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, when he was Finn Gaylor, Grin Gaylor. Exactly. So, yeah, I would have. Of course, I think they're gonna go with the obvious and put Braun over. But I would love to see Miz or Rusev win, just because I still don't get the Rusev Day thing. But whatever, it's over. It's selling T-shirts. His wife is hot. He's cool. He's a good wrestler. He should be back in the main event.
Cool.
I don't know who he pissed off in the back or who looked at his wife the wrong way and he told "fuck you" and they were a writer.
Well, fuck you.
Maybe
fuck you.
maybe Rusev's curse or whatever, his ban, he's been taken off the ban list and he can go back into the main event picture. So hopefully Miz or Rusev, but probably Braun. So women's
Probably wrong.
honestly, same deal. You hear? We think that they're gonna. We don't know. I mean, it's one women's. Is it gonna be winner can go on either brand, or is like WrestleMania style, or is it gonna be
I just went with the 4 announced. I wasn't trying to speculate who was gonna fucking win or whatnot, or the possibility of Lana versus and Billy.
Yeah,
I'm going with Becky, and why I go with Becky is because as awesome as she is doing, I feel like she's super stagnant in her career. And I think but she's doing really well. But I think she needs to get off SmackDown. So what I think is going to happen is she's going to win it and cash in on Raw.
see, that would be cool.
I want Becky to go to Raw. Fire is red, right?
Yeah, she would look better with the red belt, the red women's belt.
It's not red, though, is it? Oh, yeah.
Like white and red, right? I don't, dude.
No, yeah. I was just thinking about the Fruit Roller belt. I mean, well, the Universal titles, it's worn.
I was like, who's the Fruit Roll Up one? I was like, oh wait, the Universal.
But it's like you never see the belt anyway. So what does it really matter?
Yeah, you never see the champ, you never see the belt. So how is someone from SmackDown has to win then? No, maybe Braun won't win. How's he gonna? That's the only way I can really see someone from Raw winning. Braun would have to win because he's really the only person who could cash in on Brock. Because when is Brock even there, and when you're gonna catch him off guard? But
I can see Brock losing at like SummerSlam.
My win if Goldberg comes back and spears him, and then maybe Braun can win him. With women, dude, I just think they're gonna go the obvious route, and they love this bitch. I do too, and they just give her because she's great, and they give her everything anyway, and that's because she's great. I just think Charlotte's gonna win it because they love to give Charlotte all the accolades. I think that's probably who they're gonna go with. Who do I want to see win it? I want fucking Bliss to win it because I want Bliss to win the SmackDown title again and be able to say that she held both belts twice or whatever.
Oh, Charlotte.
I want her to give a run to Charlotte, even though Charlotte's been champ like 7 times already. I want Bliss to start racking up some wins. Even though people shit on Bliss a lot, I don't see why. I think she's a very, very good heel, and a lot of the marks out there, you guys just don't fucking get that. You want to see her do stupid flips and try to break her neck like Charlotte does with the moonsault. God willing, Charlotte always hits that. Thank God. You guys want to see her do topes and shit like Sasha does. But look, Alexa knows that she's not built for that and that she's a heel. So
yeah, but she has been definitely going out on that line in the big matches lately.
Yeah, and she needs to just stick to her heel tactics. That's why
she's been doing the the twisted bliss to the outside, and then she did it off the top of the fucking elimination chamber too.
Yeah, she got to be careful with that.
I like it.
I love Alexa, and it's very weird to not see her in the title picture. So with a so I think Alexa or Becky should win, but they'll probably go with.
But also too is like as long as she's been champion, and I love her as I think she's been a really great champion. I love her as champion. I think a true test of her character is going to see what she can do when she's not champion.
Yeah, that's true.
But it also sucks is that I feel like with WWE, if you're
not the women's
in or around the title picture, you're pretty much shit. Your storyline's crap. You're gonna barely get any play.
Women
Like,
tag.
what? Like, are they just dropping the whole like Sasha and Bailey to like surprise us that there's going to be a match? Like, what the fuck is that shit?
It's gonna be a slow burn, but I don't give a shit, and that's why I don't want either of them to win. The
Oh no! But it's just like I would like to see Bailey and Sasha versus at SummerSlam. Is SummerSlam still at Barclays this year? Or are they moving it?
No, it's at Barclays, and so is NXT and Raw and SmackDown. So it's like 4 nights.
Nice NXT.
Yeah, I'm thinking about NXT. I don't want to do SummerSlam. I'm thinking about NXT. Of course, I want to do NXT next year.
What'd you think of Almost debut?
Well, I mean, he beat some jobber, but it's
well, yeah, no, I know.
It's great to see him on there. I think it would be cool for him to beat Jeff Hardy for the United States title. That would just be cool for him to be the United States.
Well, did you read the report? How bad is he? Like really injured?
I don't know. They said it was like he came down on his leg awkwardly in a dark match, right? So.
No, I didn't read it. That's why I'm asking.
I don't know. It was late, like it was like a late report, like Tuesday night, Monday morning. So, I mean, Monday morning, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. So.
Well, it's Thursday, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's all dirt, bro. You never know. You just never know.
Because you know, now you know.
So,
all right.
Now let's have
Super Junior.
No, not yet. Let's talk about some classic. We will get there.
Oh, my bad.
You want to name some classic and fun, moments or Money in the Bank? Any cash-ins or winners. I have some funny spots here and not funny, but cool spots.
Well, obviously, forever shocked that Miz actually won.
Oh yeah, when Miz won, that was crazy.
If there's like seriously, I think it was a little past our prime of when we were watching wrestling because I think we've had a lot of good moments in like insane moments, thankfully, to the Attitude Era. But there's never going to be a moment. I want to see them try to recreate it or something come close, dude. The heist of the century. Seth Rollins cashing in and running down that long ramp, and doing it, dude. Like that, I could watch that video.
Oh yeah, bro.
70 times a day, every day, 365. That is what wrestling is about. That moment where it was.
That was definitely a crescendo though. That hit, and then it was that was a really high point, and then it was dude. After that, it was But
the thing is, they're still playing off that match.
Yeah, they are. They actually are.
With the whole Roman and Brock.
Yeah,
smart. They're still playing off it. And how many years later is this? Dude, Edge handing the briefcase to McMahon for the first time.
Oh yeah, I got that on here when he is that when he cashed in on Cena?
Yeah, in the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, Elimination Chamber, yeah. I got that. I got when Ziggler cashed in on Del Rio.
Yeah, you deserve it. Dude, honestly,
everyone was there, JP, freaking Jeremy, all those guys, boo.
Dude, it was just so sad how that title run ended. That's when Ziggler's career died. I hate to say, damn you. You know what?
Go.
My last moment was when, oh God, excuse me, when Kane won early in the night and then cashed in later on Rey Mysterio and won. What was it, 30 minutes? He had the fucking briefcase for.
They did that?
Yeah.
Jeez, dude, I don't even remember that. I gotta look that one up. Maybe that was when we were in school. I got on here.
I might actually watch that tonight. That sounds like a good one. Yeah, he won. And then cashed in on Mysterio.
I got Shelton when Shelton ran up the ladder and did the running swanton.
Oh, nice.
When John Morrison had the ladder and he did the outside moonsault to the outside with it on top of everyone. That was a great one. Oh, this is probably the one when Benoit did that ridiculous when he did the headbutt off the top to Kane and Kane moved and Benoit stood up and sold it and I was dude, that's not selling. That's fucking CTE damage. He looked fucked up from that one, dude. Or he was selling the best selling I've ever seen. But that was a great one. When Kofi was doing the stilts.
Oh yeah.
There's like another one. I don't know who is holding him, but there's one where like Rollins, when Rollins was in the Shield gear, and he does like skin the cat on the ladder, and he like stands on it, and it's like Cesaro and someone else, and they like gorilla press the ladder while Rollins is standing across it. That was a great one. Obviously, when Punk won, in 2011, it started the summer of Punk. When Ambrose won and cashed in that same night, like 2 or 3 years ago, that was pretty awesome. That was the night everyone in the Shield held the belt. And then like when Punk first cashed in on Batista, I got
he cashed in on what, Reigns?
Yeah, and Batista, I think. Or no, I think he just cashed in on Batista.
No, I'm talking about Ambrose, sorry.
Maybe Punk cashed in on JBL and Batista. No, I think he cashed in on Batista, and I think the other time he cashed in on what's his freaking name? Del Rio.
Cashed in on Edge.
Did he? I don't remember who Punk cashed in on.
Edge and Jeff Hardy.
Oh yeah, in that one match, right? Didn't Punk steal it?
Yeah, in SummerSlam.
Yeah, he stole it from Jeff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I think he won it like on Raw in 2011. Or maybe that was in 2011. I don't remember. But I just know that was awesome.
Stop it.
One. And what else do I have on here? Oh, another great one was when they did the heel turn and Daniel Bryan was champ, but then Randy Orton came and cashed in on him, and like Triple H turned on Daniel Bryan.
Oh, SummerSlam.
Yeah, that was pretty great. Like Daniel Bryan's like first title defense, and he gets like turned on by the Authority. Thought that was pretty awesome. That pissed me off a lot, and that was great because we were like all riding the Daniel Bryan wave, the Yes movement back then. But here's the last segment before we
Super Junior.
Yes, that's right. It is the middle of May, and that means only one thing for fans of Japanese Puroresu. The tournament kicks off May 18th, and it is one of the most anticipated tournaments of all of wrestling. The best of the Super Juniors. Last year, we saw Kushida win his second best of the Super Junior tournament and go on to defeat Himuro Time Bomb Takashi for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title, making it his 5th reign. So let's read over quickly the competitors, and then we can pick the winners of each block, which will make the finals, and the ultimate winner. So in block A, we have I guess this dude is like a veteran. I didn't know. I mean, there's a lot of dudes with like the last name of Kenimura, and I feel kind of stupid for not knowing this Kenimura. But Yoshinobu Kenimura, this guy's been like an All Japan champ and junior champ. He was a junior champ in Noah. So he's old, one of the oldest competitors in the tournament. He's 41. He may be the oldest because Liger's not in it. So, we got the veteran, Kenimura. We got Flip Travis Gordon. That's right. That's awesome. That Flip made it. Goes to show you a lot of new guys and young guys that are coming up, getting big opportunities. Say what you will about Flip. We like him here. I don't think. And I don't say that ironically. I know a lot of people ironically like Flip or think it's funny to rip on Flip. But look, he's
Flip.
Flip. But whatever you got to say about Flip, show him some respect because he just got out of the military. He was, he did his 5-6 years of service. He was enlisted. Now he's wrestling. So he's a good guy, right? We got Tiger Mask. What is this? 97? Tiger Mask 4?
Tiger Mask 97.
Dude, there's so many of them. Tiger Driver 97. We got ACH. Wow. All right. That's awesome. We got Yo from Roppongi 3K.
No way.
Right? Yo.
Yeah.
We got Bushi. Not Hi Bushi, but we got Bushi from
Bushi
LIJ. We have Bone Soldier, the brand new revealed Bone Soldier, Taiji Ishimori, who is considered to be one of the top juniors in the world. Just left TNA Impact. I still call it TNA. Just left Impact. Just left Noah or All Japan. I don't remember which one. Agent. Both. Free agent. But now he is revealed as Bone Soldier 2. He'll be in the Best of Super Juniors. And rounding out Block A, the current reigning and defending IWGP Junior Heavyweight
William Ospreay.
His own opponent if he wins. Block B, we have last year's winner, Kushida. Dragon Lee, El Desperado. I may have given the veteran crown to the wrong man here. I have to check his age, and if I am dating him, I'm sorry if you're younger. But we got Raisuke Taguchi in this one. The Funky Father, bro. Why isn't Juice Robinson in this? Oh, because he's in the regular G1. He's a heavyweight. We have Chris Sabin. Former IWGP Junior Tag Team Champion, Chris Sabin.
Who?
Dude, I'm trying to think who else he looks. Dean Ambrose's brother, Chris Sabin. Like, who else does he look like? The villain, Marty Skrull. We have Sho, Yo's tag team partner in Roppongi 3K. And we have the father of Daryl, the grandfather of Daryl Jr., the ticking time bomb himself, Himuro Takahashi. So, you want me to go first, bro? With my pick from my picks and my finals and my winner? Well, obviously.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Go for it.
Yeah, Block A. Like I'm honestly going for the obvious. I think Ospreay's gonna win Block A.
Damn, dude, that's why I have two. I'll just in the interest of time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And Ospreay. I hate to say it too, but
then I want to know who do you got for Block B?
Well, yeah, I will tell you Block B. Well, I mean, I think that Ospreay will be Ospreay's second win. It would be cool for the champ to win. Obviously, it's going to be him and Ishimori who have the most wins. You know,
you think Ishimori? All right.
As second, I think in Block A, the second guy will be Ishimori. I really don't think.
I meant winner of Block B.
No, I'm saying in Block A, it's going to be Ospreay with the most points, and it's going to be Ishimori below him, and then probably under that will be something like odd, like Bushi or Tiger Mask.
Oh, I didn't get that deep into it.
No, me neither. I'm just like freestyle. Yeah. Right now, flipping the rest of the guys, they'll probably get 2 or 3 wins each, but I don't see anybody getting 4 or 5 wins unless it's Bushi or Bone Soldier or Ospreay. I think it'll be like that 4, 5, and 6 wins. Like that's how it'll go in that order, and it'll be Ospreay and Bone Soldier. Ospreay's gonna get it. Block B. I went with this is probably kind of obvious, but I went with Himuro. I think Time Bomb's gonna
win. Really? All right.
Yeah, dude, that's to be honest, I'll just say that's my overall pick. I think it's Himuro's year, bro. Like he had a good run with the belt last year, but he hasn't won this tournament yet. That's my pick for the whole thing is Himuro. So who do you got for B in the winner? I got Ospreay and Himuro in the finals, but Himuro's gonna win.
I got the winner of Block B. It was Skrull.
Oh, that's pretty fucking damn, dude. That's awesome. Skrull,
Ospreay. I figured, finals was Ospreay, Skrull, and Skrull wins.
That's sick. That's fucking sick too, dude. See, it's like I feel like I know like people want Ishimori to win, and it's like, oh, he's new, you know. There's no way they're putting him to win the tournament right away. That's fucking sick, dude. Yeah, I do think Ospreay will make it to the finals. But, you know, I don't think he's gonna win.
No.
I just think Himuro is gonna win. I think that's kind of like I feel like that's like the what they're building, and it's like trying to get
also too. It's like, you know, he wins, he can handpick his opponent, but like say he loses, and then they get that match, and he loses, he could still get that rematch to draw it out if they want.
Okay, the only thing, here's a fantasy idea that I had was I have as a backup. Ospreay wins and he picks Rey Mysterio to fight because they didn't have their match yet, or have they had their match yet?
No.
See, I think they might see that's another.
They were supposed to, and then I think Mysterio got screwed up, but that was when like they were like, I don't know if Ospreay got screwed up either.
Yeah. See, I think that's another match. I completely forgot Mysterio at All In earlier. I can't believe that. I don't know why I didn't write him down. I'm glad that you did. I could see them finally doing like Ospreay and Mysterio at that show, or I could see Ospreay winning this thing, and then he's like, well, I've beaten everybody. I want to fight the best ever. I've beaten Liger. I want to fight, who really I think is the best ever, Mysterio, who influenced me the most.
And then Jericho comes out.
Why? Because he's Jericho and he gets involved.
Yeah. Because
now he's a junior heavyweight.
That funny guy with the list doesn't exist in Japan.
That's right. The guy who tells everyone to fuck off and beats up the young boys.
Yeah.
That's
great. I love him in New Japan. He cracks me up. Dude, when he took the barricade and just like bashed Naito, I was like, dude, he's going off script.
Bro, like the one time, I don't know if it was like the first time he attacked Naito, and then like he beat up like Red Shoe's son is one of the young boys, and then he put like Red Shoe's son in the walls of Jericho. And he's like, how do you like your son now? How do you like your piece of shit son?
Dude, I love him at the press conferences. Dude, he's such a dick at the press conferences. It's great.
Dude, I don't know if you saw, but Naito posted on Twitter like he was eating something and he asked like Jericho, like, I don't intende or whatever, like, do you get it or do you understand? I think that's what he meant. And Jericho was like, fuck you, do you understand that? And he like said that, and Spanish streamer told him to fuck off on Twitter. Like, Jericho's such a great heel when he's in New Japan, bro. And like, dude, Jericho and Mysterio, they just got the pass, right? They could work wherever they want, huh?
Mysterio, almost essentially.
Mysterio wants to work.
I'd say Jericho a lot more than Mysterio, but yeah.
Yeah, because Mysterio hasn't like done a run in WWE for so long. But
imagine if like Mysterio was like a small white guy, still same exact talent and everything. He would.
Mysterio was it both Rumbles?
What?
Was Mysterio in the Greatest Rumble? I didn't watch Greatest Rumble.
I thought he was supposed to be in it, but I don't remember him being in it.
See, there was like photos of him on the plane going over with like some of the other guys, so maybe he was there. But
dude, I still think to this day that Titus O'Neil shit was a work.
Dude, Meltzer said it was. Do you think it is? It's gotta be, dude. How did you know
how much like shit it's gotten?
Yeah, and they made that shirt, dude. Even though like I don't know why they make shirts, and then 2 weeks later the gimmick's dead. But
what was it? Titus World Slide.
Yeah, that's fucking funny.
Oh my god, I gotta get that shirt.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It'll be $7.
Titus World Slide,
bro. There'll be a promo, like a promo code.
It'll be $7 with 50% off.
Fine, exactly. It's clearance, but you still can use the code.
Yeah.
Fucking great. Well, dude, that was great. That was a great episode. I think we hit the mark, no pun intended, on all of the segments. I had a lot more fun with this than just sitting here and eviscerating WWE content.
Eviscerating.
We had a lot more fun with it. We didn't just do our, bitching, and we didn't really do like our dirt sheet segment or whatever. We're, cleaning up the dirt and, rumors.
No. It was fun. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Talking shit to the Meltzers and all the, Alvarez's and all those, Ryan Satins out there. We had fun with this episode. I like it. This is,
I like it. You got moxie, kid.
A new direction, not a new direction, but a new, a new season for the flagship show and the brand itself. So yeah,
seasons
relevant. The seasons of love. So yeah,
there you go.
Season 3, episode 11. I will have to work on the editing and the artwork after I sign off, and we'll get that up on the social media for y'all as quick as possible. With that said, BuzzHumans, make sure to check out all of our social media so you can ride the buzzwave. Facebook.com/Relevant Rasslin, Twitter and Instagram at Relevant Rasslin. Subscribe to the Relevant Rasslin Productions YouTube channel. Check us out on Tumblr. Chat with us on Periscope on Mondays and Twitch on Tuesdays. Listen to us on Audioboom, Google Play Music, TuneIn, and Spotify. I still swear sometimes it's Spotify. Read our relevant
fucking Spotify, bro.
It is Spotify. Read our relevant reviews on our Facebook group notes section, on the Japanese Puro Ichiban page, and soon on Japanese Puro. Yeah, I said that right. Japanese Puro Ichiban WordPress page, and falsefinishproductions.com coming soon. Some relevant reviews on there. And make sure to hit us up for your copy of the most interactive wrestling zine on the planet, hitting the scene May 27th. That's right, the Relevant Rag. Issue number 2. Tim is going to be debuting a awesome new segment in the Rag, and
beers and brawls.
Want to put
that'll be the preview. I don't want to put next one. I'll push it, but beers and brawls is a preview for all you people.
Yeah, make sure if you want to see. All right. So let's put it over this way. If you motherfuckers, if you BuzzHumans out there, Relevant Rasslin family, bros and bays, if you want to see the next project under the Relevant Rasslin umbrella, streamlined, headlined, starring, main evented by none other than Tim, then you better check out the Relevant Rag. Better keep your eyes peeled and ears open, tuned, ride the buzzwaves with us, because Tim has a new project that he's going to be debuting very soon. So stay tuned for that. And like I said,
honestly, I'm super stoked for it. I'm really excited. I think it came out. The first little blurb is going to be good. I think it's going to get people excited. I hope it does.
Yeah, you guys are going to love it. I'm not going to show you anything else besides the working front cover, because it's bad luck to show works in progress, but we have the working cover for the Relevant Rag. Oh, look, there's Vince. Wow. If you're watching this on
I love it.
You'll be able to see it. If you are listening, then you're going to have to find us, because Relevant Rasslin is out there on the scene, riding the buzzwaves, bringing you the most relevant and buzzworthy podcast, newscast, videocast, whatever, wrestling shows, reviews, zines, social media. Print is not dead. Neither is, the digital media. We're everywhere for you guys. We're Relevant Rasslin, and we want to give big shout outs and thank yous to the rest of our crew: Chris, Jake, Jeremy, Tyler, Dan Z, wherever you are, Dan out in Chicago. Maybe Dan's all in, not sure. Also,
I don't think he got tickets.
Nah, I don't think he did.
But I did give him some recipes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dave De Leon / Dave the Drummer from the All Japan Classic Facebook page, and the host of Uncle June's Junction podcast, and contributor for Drummer Dave's Classic Puroresu Trivia, the Relevant Rag. Big shout out to Dave De Leon, my boy Matt, and everyone else in False Finish Productions and at Spot Monkey Radio. I will be a guest on there very soon. There was a terrible accident on the highway a couple of weeks ago when I was trying to get to Newburgh on the bridge to go record with these guys, so I could not get over there. And this week when I was going to go to chill with these guys, if you are in the Connecticut or New York, Hudson Valley, Fairfield County areas, more specifically, there was get this, guys, believe it or not, this is not a rib, this is a shoot. There were some tornadoes in this area. There were some tornadoes in this area that did a lot of damage, especially, like I said, in those areas that I had already mentioned. And that's where False Finish Productions Studio is located in the Newburgh area, and there's a lot of damage up there. Power lines down, trees down, houses damaged. Thankfully, the studio and their equipment, nothing damaged, but they have no power in their town, so can't record with those dudes this week until power is restored. So look out for Joe's spot on Spot Monkey Radio coming up very soon. Also, big shout out to our friends Paul and Kelsey at Two Face Wrestling Podcast / Super Kicking It with Kelsey. They got a spot at Starcast at All In. They'll be on Podcast Row, so congrats to them. That's a big opportunity for them. Shout outs to Brady and Danielle at the Heel Marks, Doing the Job Podcast, my man, Mr. HV, WA himself, Tenacious Tyler, everyone at the, and who is part of the
Suck Me Crew.
Yup, the Suck Me Crew. I see you motherfuckers in 2 weeks, not even. And
That's too big for you.
is it in each? It's either in East Greenwich. No, East Greenwich. I botched
I
earlier.
think it's in East Greenwich.
East Greenwich is on Saturday. Worcester is on Sunday. I'll be in
Worcester.
I'll be in Worcester on Sunday.
Worcester.
Partying all
Worcester,
day.
Mass, eh?
That's fucking damn right. Partying all damn day for
We are. Yeah.
the most relevant Memorial Day party, sponsored by.
Maybe I'll come with you.
Yeah, dude. $45 for the combo ticket, dude.
Oh, fuck that. Bye.
What? Too much?
No, I'm just fucking around.
No, bro, that's great. $30 a piece or $45 for the combo ticket to go to both shows. Hosted by Founders Brewery, okay? Sponsored by. So that would be pretty great. They'll be.
Yeah, some old day IPA, eh?
Yep, beers will be flowing. Bud is legal in Massachusetts, so we'll be enjoying ourselves all day at that event on the 27th, and we'll be passing out copies of
Splitting the Uber.
of the Relevant Rag. Everyone who's helped us with the Relevant Rag and inspired us, thank you. BuzzHumans, kayfabe. The BuzzHumans, kayfabe may be dead, but originality and diversity are not. Relevant Wrestling Productions, it's always relevant to us. Damn it. This is Joe Fortune and Tim Almendinger.
Bruce here, Brody.
AKA Mean Gene Togerland and Bruiser Brody.
I love that.
Hashtag Team No Respect. Hashtag Team Anti-Mark Army.
Hashtag beer stains to beatdowns.
BuzzHumans, we'll see you on the flip side. This has been episode 11 of Weekly Buzz. Get the fuck out of here, you marks. We love you. Peace.